Hello everyone. I am leaving Jeju Sauna. I have spent the last, 8 hours here. I don't know how many cities have a Jeju Sauna, but if you ever come to Atlanta, you must come in here and love on yourself. I spent, an hour and a half washing my hair and loving on me. I spent about another 2 hours getting some infrared light on this arm, which I have since hurt again since the last time I spoke to you ladies. A little too excited trying to move stuff around, so I'm back in the same boat again, although not as bad. So I'm going to come back again. But I want to talk to you. I'm coming back tomorrow. I want to talk to you all about the Lint. The Lint war rages on, and I do have an update for those of you who are into the cotton picking. I have a few things I want to say to you that I'm learning. Because remember, I have vowed not to put any of my Miracle Grow stuff on my hair for the next 2 months. I want to see, you see that lint? Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. For the first time, y'all get to actually see what I'm waging about. Okay, this is what I'm finding out, and this is serious business. This concerns all of y'all, even those of y'all who don't want to be in the war. You in the war, so you might as well educate yourself. Let me explain. Everybody has lint. You have lint too, whether or not you see it. Feel through your beautiful locks. When you start to feel those hard pieces and you can't explain why, it's lint. When I say lint, I'm speaking synonymously with cotton. And the reason why I'm saying that is the cotton fibers fall into your hair from just life, from living, from the pillowcases, from your fibers on your clothing. All right? Once they hit any natural oils, sebum or anything else that you have on your hair, it kind of sticks. So it can be a little confusing. It can feel somewhat familiar to you, and you might even mistake it for buildup. It's not buildup, but it can feel like buildup because of the fact that it can attach to residual oils in your hair. Now, this is going to apply to you whether you use products or not, because remember, you have oils in your scalp, which is why, because of the texture of our hair, we don't have to wash as much. But white people, if they don't wash their hair goes limp because of the oil. So don't be mistaken. Don't be naive enough to think that you don't have oils in your hair, that you don't have lint, and that sometimes that lint won't mimic residue. So this is what I'm doing, because you see this stuff here. Y'all know how I am about this lint business. So yeah, this is what it comes out as. Now, oh my gosh, you see that? I'm cleaning Sirius' house today. I met 2 guardian angels over here at Jeju, and the reason is because I decided to cut my hair this weekend. With the shoulder, with the excess pain, it's just a lot of weight. And I keep thinking that, I don't know, people keep saying my hair doesn't feel heavy. My hair is heavy. And the reason why my hair is heavy is because I have a lot of hair and it's thick. It's very long in the back. And so my head is constantly being pulled back like this. And with the pressure with my shoulder bothering me the way it is, it's worse than it normally is. I have an issue with the shoulder. It radiates pain in my trapezius muscle, which is the big triangular muscle. If you go down the line in your back, straight down the middle of your vertebrae, right when you get to the shoulder blade, you have a muscle that's almost like a triangle. That muscle is on fire, so it's shooting pain up my neck. It's down the side of my arm, and it's interfering with my Reiki. So needless to say, my head is not very happy right now. When I lay on the pillow at night and I move back and forth, my hair gets trapped. And when my husband reaches over to love on me, he can pull my hair. So I'm dealing with this, and I'm trying to find a way to reconcile this. I wore it on top of my head yesterday because I taught a Reiki class the day before. I wore it on top of my head the day before the Reiki class, which was Valentine's Day, and my head was being pulled in this direction. Okay, I had it high up because that's where it was most comfortable. If I wear it here, I feel tension this way. Either way, long story short, I decided not to cut it. I'll talk to you about that later, and I'll tell you why. I have some very good footage coming up for you guys in the next few videos. Bottom line is this. You got to deal with the lint. You got to pick it out when you see it. When you wash your hair, the more you wash your hair, the more you get the residue out, the more it's going to reveal the lint. But the thing is, if you get it out right after a wash, it's easy to just take it right out. It comes out so easily. It's like if you have an obsession with lint like I do, you'll be in lint heaven because it's just going to come out. It's going to show itself, but then you'll be able to pull it out. The other thing to realize is if you don't maintain your lint, this is the critical piece of this video. If you don't maintain your lint and you try to live in denial and you think you don't have lint because you don't see it and you keep hiding it and you want to use the mascara and stuff over it, that's a great idea, by the way. But this is what's going to happen. If your hair is thick like mine, and I've seen some sisters with a lot of thick locks, they have more than 576. This 576 sometimes feels like 800. The less you pick the lint and the more you cover it up, the heavier your hair is going to be. And if you don't believe that can add up over time, here's the analogy I'm going to give you. Remember the movie 12 Years a Slave? You remember that sister in the movie, Lupita? I forget her name in real life. The beautiful, beautiful chestnut brown, beautiful sister who was one of the main figures in the movie. Remember, she used to outpick the brothers in cotton. She would pick 100 pounds of cotton a day. Now, think about 100 pounds of cotton a day. Now, that should have afforded her some special privilege, although it did not. She couldn't even get a damn bar of soap to wash the stench between her legs or on her body, and she felt she deserved that. And for that, she took the worst beating of her lifetime. She wanted to die, and another slave had to beat her as punishment. They were two friends, and so to keep that animosity going, which is still going between us today, which we don't realize is part of the reason why we lack the cultural glue and we still put each other down and we still bicker about things that really have no consequence, like some of these hair debates, which are insane, but that's a whole nother video. If you think about, compare that 100 pounds of cotton, how many bags that must have been. Think about the little bag of cotton that you buy from Walmart. And that little bag of cotton doesn't even weigh a pound. Think about how much cotton that is. Imagine how many little bags of that cotton you'd have to pick in order to be at 100 pounds. Imagine, though, if the majority of a lock is cotton, and believe me, it is, because it would not lock the same way were it not. Believe me when I tell you that. I don't care what these people tell you. You pick this lock out, and most of the hair that you're going to lose is going to be pulled out by the lint that you take out with it and the cotton. That's what you lose in hair length when you take these out. Think about what I'm saying. Okay? A lot of it's lint, in addition to some dead hair and all of that stuff, but a lot of it's lint. So you can imagine if you don't manage the lint in one lock, over 574 locks like I have, it's going to start to feel heavy. Okay? It's going to start to feel heavy. So again, watch for the products you put in your hair. Don't oversaturate your hair. Anything heavy you put in your hair, you must rinse it out thoroughly. And when I say thoroughly, I'm not talking about washing your hair one time. I'm talking about washing it multiple times. If you use conditioner, those of you who use conditioner, you must wash it out thoroughly until your hair runs dry. You must go line by line, grid pattern by grid pattern until you get it all out. You're with Tunisia Ali. I'm not done with the lint battle yet, but the battle goes on and you better start waging yours. I'm leaving beautiful Jeju Sana, getting ready to go home and love on myself some more. Took the full day off tomorrow. Only have 3 clients on Tuesday. Gonna close my calendar off because I got a busy weekend coming up. I hope your weekend is super busy and your life is full of love, happiness, abundance, and prosperity. And I'm leaving you in life, love, peace, and laughter. You're with Tunisia Ali of Tunisia's locks, beauty tips, and potpourri. I got a lot of good videos coming at you. Stay tuned. I got a lot of good women coming at you also who are going to be dropping some heavy stuff on you. For those of you who are conscious and you see your hair as part of your sojourn, you will appreciate these videos. So stay tuned over the next several weeks. Loving on you. Bye.